you've seen the photographs prior to this little bit of filming. This is a bowl of water, as you can see. This has had one experiment done in it to make sure I got it right, and I did. Here we have the PVA bag with half a round of brown bread rolled up like a cigarette and then compressed in the bag. As you can see, it's quite thin, but it's rolled up, compressed, air taken out, sealed at the top here with the sealer. But what you have to understand, this is just to show you what happens to the bread. I can't really show you what happens to the oil. If you're into carp fish and the surface, you know what oil does to the surface of the water. There's a slight ripple on it, it calms it down. What I'm trying to do is to make this small calming of water into, could be, a quarter of an acre. Scientists have been on this, I can't remember the name for these people, but they're bloody intelligent, okay? And what they've done is they've done an experiment, and with their calculations have worked out that 1 tablespoon of oil is enough oil to cover 1/4 of an acre of water. I could go into the science of it, but I won't sort of baffle you with that. But anyway, bowl of water, PVA bag, air squashed out, as you can see. It's just rolled up. I'm going to drop that in the water. Remember, you'll be casting this out attached to your hook if you want, and into the spot you want, or to the area you want. So it's out there. Now remember, it's going to take a splash, so it's going to hit the surface, so that's done. There's my little pointer. Now what's going to happen is, we know PVA melts, and this would theoretically have oil soaked in it, which gives one a little bit more weight for casting, and the oil's in there for what you want. Any oil, peanut oil, tiger nut oil, salmon oil, krill oil, hemp oil, any oil will do. Obviously if that's on your mixes as well, that's what you want. You want that to match your hatch basically. So what's happening is the PVA is now being attacked by the water, and as you can see in a moment, here it comes, just there. This is the water getting into the bread, and I've used brown bread for reasons because you can actually see the change of colour as the water comes in. We'll just move it a little bit that way, just so you can see the bread is now starting to unfold. Now air's coming out, what's left in there, the water's going in, and what's going to happen is the oil in the bread is going to disperse. And what's going to make it even better, even though the fish will come up and have a little nibble and a play, the more they bang into this and butter and slap it with the tails and whatever they want to do with it, the more oil gets released. So it's to your advantage. Plus what this does is not a foreign object, the PVA will disperse into nothing, the bread's there to be eaten, so all you're left with is the oil on the surface. Now the oil, if you remember, you dip your baits in oil, you glug this in oil, you glug that in oil. It's nothing more than what you would normally do. So now you can see the bread is fully expanded to what it was original thing. Now the fish are going to come up and they're going to peck at it, you know, they're going to have a little dig at it, they're going to slap it, and then the more they slap it, as I said, the more the oil gets dispersed. Obviously I can't show you the oil on the surface because I haven't got the technology to do so, but I hope you understand where I'm coming from. The oil in the bread gets dispersed, calms the surface down, at least could be up to 1/4 of an acre, and you can see every fish coming up, carp, whatever, coming up onto the surface. Hope that's been informative to you guys. And so along with the photographs, perhaps I'll show you my little trick, which I'm going to be adapting for this year, 2017, to calm them waters down.